sandwich fans out there to know that chicken sandwich has arrived. But that's the last you'll hear of it. So anyway. All right, we got Nenu ready, and we just need Tugi to be ready, and we will get these started.
Yep. So, yeah, these are the winners of the... wait, these are the last brackets, loser bracket, right?
That is correct, yeah. So these players have... so basically, Opox was relegated down to the losers bracket in his first match against Sharky.
Right.
And then Jake advanced in the winners bracket, but then lost to...
right. So it seems like these players have won one and lost one. So they kind of are even ground on numbers there.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
But yeah, Jake and Nenu having won one match each in the winners bracket before them being eliminated in round 2.
Okay.
We'll get all this sorted out, guys. We got it. And what we have coming up after these matches will be the winners of these matches will face each other, right? And that's going to be after the break, and then we'll also have Sharky and Paul, who are still in the winners bracket, will play against each other. And then of course the loser of that will be gone down to the losers bracket and play the winner of all this nonsense, and then those two worlds will collide, the winners and losers bracket, into a battle to see who will make the top 8. We need Sharky, if you're out there, can you make a YouTube video about how double elimination works?
I think most people know how it works.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely a first for CTWC this year, and something that you may not really have time to do it in a live situation because just the vagaries of it being live, and there's time constraints, and there's a venue that has to be satisfied and limitations. But here, this is something that players have been calling for, really, some of them.
Yeah, no, a lot of people really wanted it, and the live event was part of the reason why we couldn't. And well, with all bets off on a live event, may as well do what everybody's been clamoring for, and now we've got double elimination, best 3 of 5, all the things that would have taken too long in a live venue we can now do just because people are chilling at home.
Yep, no doubt. So we are underway here. Jake 178,000 and Ben 222 and Nenu 199 and Tugi 176. Tugi's board is really messed up. Oh no. But that's a nice TP's. Oh no!
Oh, he was able to get it over.
And he
hangs
hung
the L,
and Nenu's going to get the heart. And it's the bottom game, and Nenu gets the heart. There it is. So an unexpected sort of early top out here from Tugi.
Yeah, we haven't seen too many early top outs, so that might be like the second one we've seen.
Yeah, very, very few. Unless you want to count Jake topping out on like level 25, you know what I mean?
Right, he had an earlier one that was really early.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. All right, so they're going to be underway momentarily on the bottom. On the top here, we've got Jake at 298 and Ben at 298 as well.
We are neck and neck.
Oh my god. There's one person's neck and another person's neck, and they're like right near each other, so it's amazing. So Jake trying to burn out of this. He's going to clear away the ceiling over as well. He has Tetris ready, and boom, a Tetris for Jake. Nice aggressive setup for Jake in column 9. A lot of times you won't see players put that long bar in column 9 on a 3-high there to get Tetris ready, but Tapper is like, no big deal. Dash players would be like quaking in their boots to do that. Go at all costs, to avoid it. And we're trading the lead back and forth between Jake and Ben now.
Meanwhile, on the bottom, it's also pretty close, but it's super early, so...
Now, Chris, do you think it's responsible for there to be neck and neck in this age of social distancing? Maybe it needs to be something else, like elbow to elbow or something.
Yeah, that's
It's a really dumb joke.
I mean, you could set it up so that their online images.
Yeah. Somebody funny could have really, made a good version of that joke, I bet. So maybe we'll see. All right, so Jake 467, 447 for Ben. Both players set up. Jake's in a Tetris 490. Approaching transition here, just a few lines away.
Yeah, Ben might want to get safer than that. 10 lines from now. Okay, he has it.
Yeah, he's at 949, Jake 976. So Ben one Tetris away here. And that Tetris, Ben into the lead. Amazing. Oh my God, an unbelievable game. Ben having to max out. Jake had topped out at 979, and Ben having to get that one last Tetris, and really kind of at the mercy of RNG. And if that long bar had not come, who knows what would have happened, but it did.
to maintain your lead. This is a showcase game for the highlight reel. Seeing Ben looking at the screen and seeing how far he had to push to secure that lead and that victory over Jake.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, we've got 2 readies on the top, so we're going to go ahead and get this started. They are ready.
We're seeing a similar situation happen on the bottom. Not too huge of a difference, but they're going to have to push each other to maintain their lead or to catch up.
All right, down on the bottom here. Nenu 590, Tugi 643.
And Nenu had won the last match, so Tugi being ahead, he needs this win to change the momentum.
Yeah, this is do or die time for both of these matches. If you lose, you are out of the tournament. These being in the loser's bracket.
Tugi having to take some burns. Boom Tetris for Tugi. Winding the lead just a bit. And Nenu having to take a bit too, but nice playfield there. Barely getting that piece over to fill out his left side. Boom Tetris for Nenu. We are neck and neck. Now trading back and forth.
Yeah, Tugi with a Tetris here, so about a Tetris and a half lead here going into level 26. Still anyone's game. It's really whoever blinks first is out.
Yeah, this was definitely this is going to be a duel to the death with having to make a Tetris any way you can going into level 29.
Right, so Tugi now 44,000 point lead, a Tetris and a half.
Both players super aggressive, and they have to be. Nenu with a center well set up, waiting for the long bar. Boom! Tetris for Nenu. Neck and neck again. Right along the same lines. Tugi firing back. It's going to go back and forth.
There's one for Nenu, so a third of a Tetris here. Nenu, can he squeeze a Tetris out of this situation? He's going for it.
As I used to say, kill screen's approaching.
There it is. It just needs that long bar for the Tetris, but he's back by more than a Tetris now. So he's setting up for 2.
Oh,
so
he didn't take it.
No,
Why?
because he's back by more than one Tetris, and he was trying to set up for a second one.
And he didn't.
And
Right?
he needed to
Nenu
set up for
maintained
2.
the lead, not getting to the kill screen. Yeah, no, you're right. Nenu was trying to set up because he was going to kill screen with one Tetris, and he had to facilitate a possible center well for the next one.
Yeah, may have been better. I mean, who knows? I mean, you got a blink of an eye to make these decisions, but may have been better off taking the Tetris and then trying to build up for the next one using what you got.
A little bit of 29. I guess I felt like 29 play might have been possible, but yeah, that was, whew.
Yeah, unbelievable matches here in the early goings here, and they are ready for game 2.
And, remember to give Tugi his heart.
I will, thank you. Well, I wouldn't have if you hadn't told me, actually.
That was a well-earned heart. Definitely one to remember. And we've had highlight reel matches on both top and bottom here. This has been an amazing day of Tetris. A great Halloween. Great way to spend it.
I think I have to get a quieter keyboard, Chris, because I think my clicks are coming through.
Well, it's just evidence that we've been working hard getting it done.
You know, but damn it, you spend $140 on a keyboard. You want people to know that you did, right? So
yeah, I started off with the blue switches too, and then I found that if you're going to be doing a lot of typing, they actually tire you out faster than the red and brown. So now I use red and brown.
Oh yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. People really tuning in for typewriter stuff, keyboard stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like my hands have gotten stronger over the year and a half I've been using this thing. So it's a big meat.
Might help for hyper tapping.
That's what I'm getting ready for.
Yeah. Start typing with my thumbs.
some of the most famous thumbs in gaming, as far as as far as I understand.
I got to show them off in STO order, so that's something.
Yeah, gamers' thumbs.
I got my thumbs on a DVD. Yeah,
46,000. I mean, 466,000 for Jake, 339 for Opox.
Nenu had a bit of compound misdrops, and he had a big sigh of relief there, but he was able to dig down pretty easily, and he's still in the lead. Meanwhile, Jake with a huge lead now, 127,000. And we're getting close to transition, so we'll see if they maintain the aggression going into it. Oh, Tugi topping out early, and Nenu's going to take one.
Oh, no. All right, so Nenu, 2 games to 1. So a couple of early-ish top outs here for Tugi. And Nenu trying to fight his way through the losers bracket. You know, the winner of this tournament could still come out of the losers bracket. That's why we play it. So
these players are so good. You know, we're almost expecting to see. You know, that's why we have the losers bracket, right? You see different matchups and you see different, outcomes when you have different players pushing each other. I'm really liking seeing Ben and Jake push each other, like especially because Ben is fully aware of his scoring situation at all times. You can just see his response, and that's exciting. That's what we're here to see.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think what the one thing though that is kind of sort of a new kind of meta here is that these sort of shocking upsets, especially we had a lot of them last year. You won't see maybe quite as many of those this year in terms of one. Well, the players are a lot closer together in skill level, I think, than they've been in any other year. But also, you've got this double elimination thing. So if a player does kind of have a, kind of an uncharacteristic moment there, they have, some time to sort of regroup and set themselves straight and go back in, right? So you should see, I think a Tetris champion here with, kind of undisputed status, right? And, through double elimination and everything we've gone through. If you make it through this whole gauntlet, then you deserve, undeniably the title of champion.
Oh yeah, they've run you through the ringer like hard in this. And a lot of people who were expected to perform well in qualifiers didn't. So that's one skill check, and now we're seeing different kinds of tests being put up against each other right now.
So here we are on the top. Jake approaching 200 lines. Opox approaching 200 lines. Jake with about 120,000 point lead. Opox kind of high up here. He's going to get a Tetris. Jake's going to get one. And a big lead for Jake, but, at any moment, at these levels, these speeds.
Yeah, we're approaching kill screen here, and Ben's got some catching up to do. 100,000 points behind now, but he's set up for making Tetrises. Jake's well is looking really good too, but yeah, definitely not like this entire session. Ben has not been able to let up at all against Jake. Jake has been really been testing Ben, and Ben's been answering. So,
all right,
so one of the.
Jake's got the 1,000,000 points here. Jake with the max out and 6 lines or 4 lines here in hand. One more Tetris here before kill screen. Long bar not coming.
Right. Topping out at just over 1,000,000.
Yeah, 1.03. And Ben
is in position. If it gives him the long bar, kill screen is coming, but there's time.
Yeah, and he can't burn without getting kill screen. There's
the
long bar and Ben!
For Ben. And again... Ben, push to the limit, executes the victory.
Oh, and Ben is popping off.
Reaction.
Double
Not
kill
the
screen.
Relief,
yeah.
But the exclamation from Ben.
Look at that. Double kill screen, double max out. Jake and B in the losers bracket. Okay? How crazy is that? So Ben with the heart up 2-0 over, in some people's minds, one of the top 3 or 4 favorites in this tournament.
And this is not even like an upset situation. This is both players pushing each other to the limit. This is like, remember that green tea match last year? This is like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, unbelievable performance, and you know, I think a lot of the folks who are maybe join us more of an annual basis saying, "Who is this guy?" Opox, but this is a guy who he's got a lot of online tournament experience. I mean, even these unknowns are coming into this tournament with experience that even the veterans that you've seen year in and year out do not have competitively. Because you kind of, even if you come every 10 years and go in a couple of rounds, maybe that's 20 matches. These guys are getting that in a month, so they know what it takes. These are not greenhorn kind of guys that that are coming in here and they don't know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, and they are all dangerous. And when we get to the point in the tournament where some of these kind of seasoned in-person veterans, they might be in for quite a shock, and of what they're going to be facing.
And when I watch Jake play, there's not a lot of mistakes. He's pulling it off. He's playing the best Tetris I've seen all year. So, wow, I think Ben is very aware of. That's one thing I'm seeing, is that he is responding, and that could be an edge. That could be the next meta, is who's making the decisions in real time to push themselves, take those risks, and make sure they secure the lead. And that's exactly what we saw in the final moments of that last match.
Yep, no doubt. And I mean, imagine maxing out and losing. I mean, that's the reality here. And this is sort of what has evolved over the last 18 months. As players are...
Yeah, it's... Wow.
Yeah, I mean, kill screen, not enough. Max out, not enough. And, thank goodness these players have, Game Genie, and then kind of unlock the score cap. I mean...
I think at this point, if you're capable of that score, then yeah, it's a good thing to have. So, definitely makes it better easier on our judges.
Yeah, no doubt. So Jake is on the ropes here, down 2-0 against the 24 seed. And again, Jake was one of the earliest qualifiers. I think he qualify on first day, I think, something like that. And there was a lot of question as I think he would get 6 max outs or something like that, which I can so cavalierly say 6 max outs, right? But yeah, and it was a question of, well, how high of a seed are you gonna need? How many max outs are good enough? Ended up slotting into the 8th seed, but for a lot of people, Jake is one of the sort of favorites, top 3 or 4 favorites to take this entire tournament down.
Yeah, and I went from yelling and screaming about double max out last year, and now one just happened, and I'm just like, what?
Yeah, you're okay. You're just like sipping, Yoo-hoo or whatever, whatever.
I was more interested in seeing, the competitors push each other. So
yeah.
That's the more remarkable thing.
Yeah, I totally feel you. It's kind of what it's been like all year long. And, those of you who are, joining us again, sort of on a more annual basis, there is a thriving online scene where a lot of these players, that you're rooting for or getting to know just for the first time, are playing on, a weekly basis matches against each other, in preparation for this, but also just for its own sake. So certainly here on Twitch, just hang around, ask in chat. We can point you to where these communities hang out.
So on the bottom, Nenu's got a bit of a lead. We're a bit past transition now. Tugi's board's looking good. He's ready to get a Tetris, so he's about Tetris and change ahead. Nenu with a slight misdrop there. You might have to dig out some of those holes. So that's a chance for Tugi to catch up right now. And instead of taking the triple, he waits for the Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Tugi. And now he's only less than a Tetris ahead. Boom, Tetris for Tugi, now in the lead. And then he's still cleaning up his board just a bit. He now has a well open, ready to fire back with the Tetris if he gets the long bar. Having to burn some doubles along the way. And, he covered up his well right when the long bar came. that might make a difference.
We are so close right now, separated by only about 6,000 points. Nenu's going to Tetris, so everything they do here is crucial, and neither player with a great-looking board, you know, heading into level 27, level 28. So Nenu's got about a Tetris lead here, a little bit less. And what
Tugi with some dependencies, and he's going to have a hard time getting something over to that left there.
Left side, and Tugi's going to top out, and Nenu is going to advance with heart number 3.
Wow, that was tough for Tugi. He was actually ahead just for a split second there, but Nenu rounded out and did the dig and made the Tetrises and catapulted into the lead. And Nenu will advance.
And Nenu is happy. And everyone get your GGs out for Tugi. He will be leaving this tournament, but certainly not leaving our hearts, and he's left us with some great memories here. So certainly one to watch for sure.
Definitely. I mean, and representing Austria, I mean, great. You know, having the worldwide representation and having a strong play, being able to, you know, to take a game off Nenu and also be in almost winning that one. Really, had the pieces lined up right. Like, you never know. Like that was a close one. And here we are with a 2-player setup. Ben taking a lead, 122,000 points, and Jake needing to win to stay in this. Both players with really good fields. And Jake with some interesting burns there. A lot of style. I love seeing that. That is some impressive tucks and spins we see from Jake. I think Ben a little disappointed that he had to take a triple there. But he's clean, and he's ready to Tetris. Jake catching up just a bit. Now 60,000 points ahead. Now just a Tetris ahead. Ben about to transition. There it is. Still in the lead slightly. And Ben hitting a Tetris, Jake hitting a Tetris. This is going to be another close one. This is going to be both of them pushing each other once again.
Yep.
How will they respond?
And Jake, really no margin for error here on the ropes. If he loses this game, he is out. Needs to win to stay in it.
And definitely the fans are going crazy over this match. They want to see some good Tetris, and they're getting it.
All right, so 540 Jake now less than a Tetris is separating these guys. Oh, Jake with the Buko spin! I don't
know what to call that spin, but it is amazing.
That is called the Buko spin because it was pioneered by Matt Buko, and I think you and a lot of our fans are seeing that spin for the first time.
Nice.
And there's a great video on YouTube by our own Sharky, who is still yet to play, detailing all the spins. A lot of them kind of new to some of our players here. So those of you in our viewing audience, go check that out on YouTube.
Jake taking the lead just slightly. They are neck and neck at level 23, playing some of the best Tetris you've ever seen. Whew. Jake with some tough drops, waiting for the long bar. Oh, he's not going to...
Oh no, and Jake is out of the tournament. Ben is good and will be continuing on here in the losers bracket. Jake is out. Opox is pumped. I don't know if a lot of people would have seen this result coming.
Wow. Yeah, I think it just came down to Jake not taking the safety burns at that height. Oh, and there goes the camera.
Yeah. He is flipping tables and going off cam, and I don't blame him. So Opox thrilled here. He will be moving on.
Yeah.